Hey guys, it's Charm. I'm back with a new video, and today we will be discussing wig caps. Yes, 3/4 caps, U-part wig caps, whatever you want to call them. What's best for you and what will work better for you to learn how to make your U-part wig. Let's get started. I'm going to be showing you the wig caps on this canvas head that I purchased. I got it online. I can't remember from where, but I'll leave the link below. And I measured my head, sent them the measurements, and this canvas head is exactly the size of my head. So it's perfect for making my wig caps on. However, if you only have this particular head available, you can still work with this. It's not a problem. I would still take the measurements of my head, and then if this isn't big enough, then you could always add duct tape or saran wrap or whatever you need to add to this to wrap it around and make it a little bigger until it is the size of your head. However, this is the size of my head. Damn! Okay, let's get started. The first cap that I started making my units on a couple years ago, if you guys are very familiar with my detailed U-part wig making tutorial, I'll leave the link to that below. I got a lot of notoriety with that video, and it's kind of the one that put me on the map a little bit. This is the cap that I used in that video. This is a Deluxe Weaving Cap that I purchased from Sally's, and the price of it was, it's not on here, but I think it was $3.99. Okay, I'm going to open this up. By the way, the unit that I'm wearing now is made on this cap that I'm about to show you guys. And this is what the cap looks like. Now, I have seen other people with caps similar to this that don't have this extra rim around, that just kind of stop here. That's too small for my head. It never quite worked for me. I always need the one with the rim around the front. And this is the back. It has the adjustable straps, so you can fit it to your head perfectly. Now, I'm going to say the pros and the cons of each cap. Starting with the pros of this cap. Clearly, it's breathable, as you see. If you're a large head sister like myself, then you'll have no problem with this fitting your head, okay? The adjustable straps, of course, make it perfect for a good fit. Okay, now the cons of this cap for me. I don't get a very snug fit with this cap. I mean, with this cap you would have to sew your unit down. Okay, you would have to sew your U-part down around the perimeter and around the U. Okay, and again, this is the Deluxe Weaving Cap from Sally's Beauty Supply. Moving right along. Next, we have a traditional spandex cap. It's $2.99 from my local beauty supply store. It's ultra stretchy. It'll fit any size head, actually. And let me show you what that looks like on my canvas head. Okay, so this is what this cap looks like on this head, and as you see, it has the spandex around the rim. When you're making your unit, some people choose to sew over the little stretchy part here. Some people stop there and then cut that off. Me personally, I never cut this off. I always keep it on when I make my units, just because I don't have to always sew it down, and this will make sure my unit still has a snug fit. This extra excess material you see in the top will actually be there. There's no adjustable straps. This isn't a wig making tutorial, but I am throwing little hints out to you guys just so you know. If you are going to choose to use this cap, if you don't really like sewing your units down, then you probably will have to take this excess material before you even start and kind of put the cap on your head, then fold this down and sew it so that it's not sticking up, or you can cut it off and then sew it closed, and then you'll have a perfect fit. Okay, the pros with this, obviously, it's stretchy. It gives you a good fit. It's fairly durable. It's kind of thin. Okay, the cons with this particular cap is, of course, the excess material that you have in the top. This is made more so of like a spandex material. But it's still fairly thin. This particular cap, when you wash your units, will still dry pretty fast, which I didn't mention with the first cap. Another plus of using this cap is that, of course, when you wash your 3/4 wig or your dome cap, it literally will dry a lot faster, okay, when you air dry. This is not mesh or anything, but of course it's pretty thin spandex material, so it just still dries fairly fast. Again, this is the Spandex Cap from my beauty supply store by Titan Classic. On the back of the cap it has a website, so let me see if that'll show. You know, so if you can't find it in your beauty supply store, you can always order it online, okay? Moving to a traditional dome cap by Proclaim. This is also sold at Sally's Beauty Supply or your beauty supply store. And this is what it looks like on my canvas head. Now, as you see, I already have a couple holes in there that I did with my nails or just stretching it to put it on, so it'll happen to you. The pros of this particular cap, again, it has the band around, the elastic band around here. It's a little bit thicker than the other cap. If I can just grab that one and show you the difference. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, this one is a lot thicker. However, it's not as stretchy as this cap. I don't know if that's making sense, but yeah, so this particular cap, the pros about this is that it has a little guideline here, whereas you pretty much can use that as your base for where you want your leave out to be, where you want to place your closure if you're doing a full wig and attaching a closure. Of course, the negative to this cap is that it's not very durable as far as like along the seams. It does have a tendency to rip easily. This won't really matter because you're going to cut this part out, whether it to be to have your leave out or to attach your closure, but this is probably my least favorite cap, I would have to say. Okay, now lastly, but certainly not least, is the mesh dome cap. Okay, this is what it looks like. It's also by Titan Classics. I think maybe you could see the website there. I believe this is like $2.99 at my beauty supply store. And this is what it looks like on my canvas blockhead. This is the cap that I now use, okay? Clearly the pros of this cap, it's mesh, your hair can breathe, it dries fairly quickly when you wash your units. It has the elastic band around, so you still get that snug fit. So basically it's like the perfect combination of the Deluxe Weaving Cap that is netted but doesn't quite have that snug fit and that you have to sew down, and yet it still has the same, you know, elastic band effect as the, oh, I'm sorry, still has the same elastic band effect as the dome cap. Yeah, so this is what I use now. The last install and review I did with the pink diamond extensions, that's what my cap was made on, with my closure attached and elastic bands. So again, the pros to this cap are quite a few. What you need to know about this cap, the cons of this cap is that it's not very durable, as far as it doesn't have the durability as the weave caps, the weaving caps and the dome caps. Prior to you even using this cap, I would suggest that you sew and reinforce around this rim, because it will rip. It'll separate. This net will separate from this band. So before even using this cap, I would suggest to go ahead, take your weaving thread and needle and just reinforce this band all the way around, because that's what I had to learn the hard way after making the cap. It really wasn't a problem because I was obviously able to just take the wig off and go ahead and do that, but now that I know to do that ahead of time, it's much easier just to go ahead all the way around, just reinforce that, and then make your wig. Okay, if I had to do an order of which caps I prefer, I would have to say that the mesh weaving cap, this last one that I'm showing you, would be my first choice. My second choice in wig cap would have to be my Deluxe Weaving Cap from Sally's Beauty Supply. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I may be missing something. Any questions that you have, please leave them down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and like my Facebook fan page at Just Call Me Charm. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.